Recently, we had a preliminary trial with our two volunteers, Luki and Mike, in Capital Normal University, Beijing, China. During the session, we collected multimodal physiological and behavioral data, including optical motion capture using the OptiTrack system with a focus on capturing leg tremors. Reflective markers were strategically placed on the thighs and the lower limbs to precisely record the amplitude, frequency, and propagation of involuntary shaking induced by TRE.
This is what it will look like on the computer, and this will allow us to do an assessment of the movement of these individuals. Here is the start of the routine of hooking these two guys up to all of the motion detectors. As you can see, once they're hooked up, the cameras all around the room will be able to detect all of their movement, and it will show up on a computer screen like this. These two men have never done TRE before or ever heard about it, so Zhai is explaining to them what's about to happen. Here, one of the participants is being hooked up to the functional near-infrared spectroscopy for monitoring and imaging of the blood flow in the brain during his tremoring. Zhai is just briefly explaining to them what's going on so that they feel comfortable with their tremoring and allowing them just to relax into the process. So here we see the movement of one of the participants hooked up to the electrodes to detect the motion and movement of his legs. Here we can see the movement of the second participant, and notice how different their two movements are, doing exactly the same exercise routine in exactly the same way. This is what it looks like on the monitor. Now what we have to do is collect all the data, then look at the amplitude and frequency of the shaking, compare it with the functional monitoring and imaging of the human brain blood flow, and then determine, does that have any particular significance for us evoking the tremor mechanism in the TRE process.